Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm panicking over whether or not I closed all my wings. I totally did. We're all good. Today can continue. What are we doing tonight? We are working on... We're going to go back to working on my Vision OS port of Kineo, which is the only real Vision OS app I'm working on. I might do some simple stuff for some of my other apps, but Kineo is where I'm really dumping all my time. And we talked about... Yeah, I love that that never works the first try. We talked about some of the small apps. That's what I was working on the last couple streams. I don't know that that's what I want to stick with. It turned out that it didn't actually work out. Trying to do something super quick, so we're gonna work instead on. Oh, that looks gross. That's not at all what I want. I was gonna say, like, why is it showing me the flat one instead of on the floor? That's not what I want. This is not what we're doing. We are building a real Vision app. There we go. That's what we're trying to see here. Yeah, I don't think that the small app thing was working for me. I really don't. That's not where I wanted to go with things. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to be doing. So we're gonna work on this. And yeah, I think we're just gonna continue to try to build the apps that we're working on. That was a terrible sentence. Let's try that again. We're gonna continue trying to work on building this. Building out this app here. I think there's a couple strange little things that I gotta work on. But I think for the most part, this is what we're gonna work with. I think we do still need to figure out how we can do the gallery. I think we need to figure out how we're gonna handle you know, actually building out the app. But I think we're getting an idea of what we want to build here, and that this is really where I want to be heading towards. Whereas, you know, trying to churn out small apps, which we're not small enough anyway, is not really what I want to be spending my time on this summer. I want to be spending my time on this. I want to be spending my time on maybe expanding out some of my apps that I've already got, rather than trying to chase, you know, what can I churn out quickly? Boom, boom, boom. I don't think that's going to work as well. Now, on the extreme other side, I think I'm also abandoning the Jira app that I've been working on a couple of times, because I think that's too big. I think I need to, you know, sit more in the middle. Things that can really, you know, have a big bang for their buck, like this. Things that, I've got another project that I'm working on. It's, again, smaller than the Jira project, but not, you know, not something that I'm just tossing over the wall, like what I was trying to do with the Usuals app. We'll see what I can do with a couple of these things. But yeah, I think really right now I want my focus to be on this, the Kineo port of Vision Pro. I want it to be on that other new app, which I should be able to show off sometime soon. And then, yeah, that's really what I'm focused on right now. And then maybe we go back to the Usuals app. I don't know. Maybe we go back to the Jira app. I don't know. But I think that this and the other app are going to be my focuses for the near term. That's really what I want to work on. Sorry, that was a bit of an introspective tangent. We're going to stop doing that. We're going to work on some code. So, yeah, what do we want to work on tonight? I think I want to fix up this little UI here, and then I want to get started on drawing the actual document. I want to start coding in, like, the actual app working. I want to see what that looks like. And so, yeah, let's get that working. First thing that I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to fix this little film strip. This film strip is kind of gross. And, I was watching Nutterfy's stream the other night. This one right here, Nutterfy. Hey, buddy, I'm here to try to figure out your punishment for the game controller. Oh, no. Welcome, welcome. Hey, you know, I'm proud of you for working on that game controller thing, because I threw it out there. I was like, hey, you know, what was it? I saw something about the game controller framework. Or no, I saw it because I was looking at stuff for for the vision stuff. Something I want to try to figure out. And I actually do want to try to figure this out, so this is a bad thing for you to challenge me to. Somebody had, and I need to find it, but somebody came up with a way to run the Vision Pro simulator on like a MetaQuest headset. And then I saw somebody saying like, oh, is it easier to navigate the simulator if you use a game controller? And that reminded me of the game controller framework. And it was like, because you had been working on the game at the time, and I was like, oh, you know, game controller support, that'd be really cool for you to add in. And that's why I mentioned it to you. And yeah, I'm glad you stuck with it. That's pretty cool. Like, you get to learn something new, you get to add a new feature to your app, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, somebody wanted to, or somebody got this working. What is it? Let's go with Vision Pro Simulator Quest. And somebody got this working. And I want to see, if I can get this working. Maybe I'll work on this weekend. Nova UI framework. No. This was somebody had this. Or maybe this is it. No, this isn't it. I don't think. Where did I see this? Hold on. I'm going to go secret mode for a second because I know where I found this, which was in a private Slack. So I'm going to go look it up real quick right here. I'm gonna look this up and find it. Here we go. Found it. Yeah. Here's the link. I realized I switched back and it was on just nothing. Vision OS stereo screenshots. This branch is 14 commits ahead of main. Okay, yeah, cool. So, yeah, sideload this thing. Start the Vision OS simulator from Xcode, download and extract this, and then inject the streaming library into the simulator. Then open ALVR on your MetaQuest. If all goes well, the Vision OS interface should stream into your headset. To configure streaming settings, you can do blah, blah, blah. You can't control the simulator using the Quest controllers yet. That's fine. For now, use the computer's keyboard and mouse to control the simulator. You probably want to enable a visible mouse cursor inside the simulator. Settings, accessibility, pointer control. Ooh, that seems like an interesting one. Okay. Simulator. Settings. Accessibility, did it say? I mean, it seems like I've already got some kind of pointer, but that may not be visible inside the simulator. Pointer control. Yeah, see, I've got this little dot in here now. That's probably in the actual simulator. I can increase contrast. I don't know that did too much, but I can change its color. Red. Yeah, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Oh, there's like a border. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's good to know, but yeah, I think that'll be useful when I start doing stuff. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see if that works. I might try to do that this weekend. Have just like a special stream of me doing this. That's also gonna like look real dorky on stream because A, I'm gonna be sitting here with the Quest headset on strapped to my face, and B, like none of y'all are gonna be able to see what I'm seeing. But we'll see what we can do. And then yeah, so ALVR. I wonder what ALVR is. Like, I'm assuming that this is like streaming something. Yeah, Airlight VR. Most of the games that run on Steam VR or Oculus software using Revive should work with ALVR. Took a long time to figure out how to be able to use the controller with being able to focus nodes. SpriteKit doesn't support focusable like UIKit does. So I saw you asking about focusable. What is focusable in SpriteKit? I don't understand what you mean by focusable. Is that cuz do you have like the ability? Oh, are you trying to do like a menu and you're trying to like just pick between like what is like highlighted in a button in like a menu thing? I didn't even think about that. I was just like, oh yeah, you just use it to control the character. That's all you got to do, right? Just up, down, left, right. That's just, it's done. You had to basically custom build the navigation. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that would be hard. Yeah, but now that means you can also do like keyboard shortcut or keyboard focusability, right? So people don't have to click with their mouse or tap with their finger, I guess. If they have, you know, if you're porting it to macOS, I know you said you were looking into that later. Now you can actually like keyboard shortcuts, up, down, left, right. No support for that. All right. Yeah, once you get macOS support, nice. Yeah, and then you'll be just ready for Apple Arcade. Come on, Apple will sign you a check. It'd be like, hey, we've got support for everything. And they'll, you know, send you a bucket of money. Your fault, but the outcome was worth it. And yeah, now not only macOS support, but because you've got game controller support, tvOS support. Play a nice big screen. Just needed to be VR now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And then, yeah, you can get Vision OS. You got to get all of the OSs out here. All right, yeah. I said I was going to, like, there was a sentence that started with, like, I was watching Nutter's stream the other day, and I haven't finished that sentence. That was like 20 minutes ago. I tend to get distracted with that. He was playing around with some stuff that's going to fix this film strip thing. So I have this little shadow here. You may have seen me fidgeting with it so far. But there's like this little shadow at the top of this film strip. I don't like that that's there when we're just at rest. And I tried adding padding to it to get that to stop. And I didn't like it because we have to say specifically that the top one only has padding. And if I say that there is no padding, well, then we get this really gross thing. Like, yeah, that's terrible amounts of shadow. So I don't like that at all. But Nutter was demonstrating that there's new stuff, specifically in the latest OSs, which thankfully includes Vision OS 1, that lets you do a scroll. See, now I gotta find it. Scroll position, initial anchor. Or is it like there was a scroll inside? No, I think it's just scroll position. See, I wasn't watching his stream well enough. Not yet. I need the like what's new in SwiftUI page. Find out what's new for Apple developers. That's probably the page I want to look for. Read more. There is anything about scroll views. Yeah, new hooks for programmatic scrolling and paging. Okay, cool. That's great, but tell me more. He did link to a video. Let's go find that video. Beyond scroll views? Yeah. See, I bookmarked this, but I didn't watch it. Margins and safe area.
I started making my colors app. My users have really...
We're gonna turn that down. Yeah, your first instinct might be to do padding, but that clips the content. So, okay. I did see him mention this, and I couldn't tell what he was talking about clipping, but that's like adding padding to the scroll view. I think if you just added padding to the H stack, it wouldn't do that, but that's fine. Safe area padding. It adds the padding to the safe area. That's not really what I want. I guess this might be more what we're looking for, is targets and positions. Content margins. This is what we're looking for. Okay. Content margins. And then we say a length and then 4. So let's say length 20, I think was where we started. 4. Scroll content. Oh, that's not really what I want. I only want the margins on top. Content margins. Oh, edges. Here we go. So edges top. And then what? 20? Let's try it. We'll see what that gives us. Oh, hey, look, that's perfect. I think it needs to be a little bit less than 20. But that's not bad. Let's try 16. Perfect. Not perfect. Still a little bit more. 12? See, now we start getting that shadow a little bit. That's fine. I think I do want to inset this a little bit more. So maybe these buttons are... So maybe I do want this at 16, but I want to inset the box as a whole a little bit more. So we have... The frame is 120. If I inset that by 16, so 120 minus 32 is 88. Wow, that seems like it's going to be small. How come you're getting that shadow in the first place? So the shadow is actually coming from, I think, this button up here. I think that's where that's coming from. Couldn't you turn the shadow down for that button? Unfortunately, no. Apple doesn't give us that kind of control. So the thing that they have, they basically just added this like dot glass background effect, and that glass background effect is basically all of it. So let me go find that other button. What was that button? That was this button here. If I get rid of that glass background effect, does that get rid of the shadow? Yeah, see? I think. See, I think, but I also made this 16, so Not 100% sure. Let's just set this to like 8. Oh, huh. So I guess it's coming from the film strip itself? What if we get rid of this one? No. Maybe it's not... Oh, hold on. Maybe it's not a shadow, but rather part of the scroll view? The scroll view just fades things out as it reaches the top? Yeah, look at that. I think it's that. That's not actually a shadow at all. It's just the way scroll views work. Okay, well, I mean, that's interesting at least. So now I kind of wonder, like... Can I adjust that? That's a good question. I can look into that. For each 0 dot dot 30. Let's put 30 of them in here. I wonder, like, if at the bottom of this it's going to do something similar. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so it's not a shadow. Is there like a dot scroll clip disabled? I mean, that sounds... Well, that sounds a little too aggressive. I think that's going to, like, let it explode. Oh, no, it actually doesn't. Oh, well. It disappears it at the top. You did help me debug. I don't know that it's... I don't know that I've completely fixed everything yet. So it's clipping, I think, at the bottom of the window, which is down here. So I think we need some amount of clipping. But yeah, no, scroll... Scroll transition. Height of the top circle plus some. Yeah, but I don't know how to specify a clipping like that. Because I like disabled the clipping entirely. I want to know what this scroll transition is. Let's start here. Scroll transition configuration. How a transition is applied as a view is scrolled through the visible region of a containing scroll view. To hacking with Swift. What the hell is a scroll transition? I knew hacking with Swift would be right on top. Oh, that's cool. But... Okay, maybe this is actually what we want, though. Because maybe it's applying like a default scroll transition. And we can give our own. So how do we do this? Okay, scroll transition, content phase in, content.opacity, phase.isIdentity, 1 or 0. Scale effect, phase is identity, 1 or 0.75. Blur, phase is identity. So yeah, I'm wondering if we add a scroll transition. You can also add a threshold. Oh, that's kind of gross. But yeah, no, like let's just say content, and let's just do a scroll transition underscore in content. Oops, I probably need one of those underscores. Content phase, so content underscore in. Just content. And let's see if that gets rid of the fade. Nope, clearly not, because it's still right there. I mean, I think I do want that. I just don't want it to be there when we start the whole view. So I think what I actually want to do here, this is what we're actually going to do. Dot scroll background. Oh, that's not what I thought that was going to be. I thought scroll content background. Oh no, that is just enabled or disabled. So let's add the glass background effect. I keep wanting to call it grass background effect, which is something completely different. I think what happens, so actually, no, let's get rid of the glass background effect. Let's add a red background effect. Color.re. Okay, so yeah, what's interesting is there's padding already, but it's also already like starting to fade out. Also, it's interesting that that fade is like not, it's hiding even the background of the scroll view, which is weird. It's not red behind what's fading out. It's just completely gone. Yeah, so I think I just need to inset it some amount, but not hiding the red, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to what I had originally planned, which was that we're insetting this by 32. So currently we're insetting it by 10. So 120 minus 32 is 88. Oops, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Let's see what that looks like. First of all, it's gonna look like crap because, yeah. Let's bling black. Let's bling. I don't know why I'm getting my R's, whatever. The glass background effect on the white square things. Do I have a glass? I'm going to stop trying to say any words at all. I do have a background effect on those. Let's bring this back to 110. Or, yeah, 110. Oh yeah, it totally is due to that. Smart. Okay, so what if instead I just give it a clip shape? Hey, HyperDev, you're a brother too, or you're a brother too, yeah. You're a developer. Man, I am messing up words tonight. I cannot speak English to save my life. I can't even speak English to finish that sentence. What do you work on, HyperDev? Yeah. No, clearly I have not had my coffee, despite it being like 8 o'clock. Okay, yeah, no, this is working. Thank you. All right, let's fix that then. Okay, so we've got the corner radius of 20. I think that just means that it's just fine. It's just fixed now. This has nothing to do with anything, and I didn't need... Well, let's see if this scroll transition is now a problem. Hey, thanks for the follow, HyperDev. Yeah, no, this is... Okay, so it was just the fact that we had that effect on there. And I'm just dumb, I guess. Okay, so let's... What is going on here? Where is the glass background effect on this scroll view coming from now? Because it's disabled. I commented this out. So where is this? Thinking facepalm. That's a good one. Yeah, I just added the new facepalm. Let's see, facepalm, high, party, and facepalm, high, party, and one more. I don't even remember what that last one was. Oh, swearing. That was the last one. The Memoji based emotes. All right, so we got that fixed now. Great, perfect. And did we need the content margins at all? We probably did, and it probably needs to be 10 and not 8. Because that's what we were doing everywhere else. There you go, perfect. Okay, so that basically just looks like how we want it to look. Let's bring back the, oops, did not mean to do that. When undo doesn't work. We don't seem to have any shortcuts. Okay, we'll have to add that eventually at some point. Content margins, 10, perfect. So let's just do this. Let's hard code this. So we also need like a corner radius. We'll also make these static. Okay, so then this is going to be frame width here, self dot frame width. This is going to be, well, no, it shouldn't be 25, right? Because it's by the amount that it's inset. So this should actually be 5, not 10. Yeah, okay, so private static var inset. And this is just going to be frame width minus button width. And then this will be outer radius. And then we can call private static var inner radius. This is going to be outer radius minus inset. Typing words about as well as I'm speaking them tonight. There, now we can mathematically get all of our things the way that we want them to. Okay, perfect. So there's that. Let's fix back up our button up here. We got rid of this glass background effect. Perfect. Okay, what's next? I think, yeah, like I said, I want to get some of the like data in here working. So we're gonna do, I want to like make this bigger. That's too big. That's better. Okay. All right. Yeah, I want to get some of the data stuff into here. The problem is I'm trying to figure out what order to do that in. How am I going to do that? Okay, well, I guess we can only take it one step at a time. Canvas equals canvas. I had a responsive canvas somewhere, didn't I? Okay, canvas here. I thought I had something called, responsive canvas view. Oh, that is a response. Okay. Responsive canvas view subclasses PK canvas view, but I already have something that subclasses PK canvas view in the actual app. That's this here. This is our canvas view. So I guess we need to move this stuff from responsive canvas view into our existing canvas view. So let's pull that up side by side. We got these. So let's go first responder. And then we have an on first responder change, which is a var. So I think I need to make that a public var. So that we can specify that if we want to. Okay, so now we can get rid of our responsive canvas view. I also want to start pulling this file apart. So film strip. And then we're going to do canvas, I guess. Okay. Let's pull this into a new file. And then we will import canvas, which we cannot do probably because we didn't set it up into us correctly. This is the wrong app. There's one problem. Project.swift. Okay. So yeah, Kineo Vision has no dependencies. Let's make it depend on canvas, which is never going to work. I tell you why. I'll tell you why in 1 second. Target Kineo Vision is a Vision OS framework, and it's trying to depend on a framework called iOS, or that is using platform iOS. So you can't do that. And unfortunately, there is absolutely nothing you can do about that with Toast. So I think what I have to do is I have to do this, basically. And I have to create 2 targets that just point to the same data. Oh, here's... Oh, Christ. Okay, I think I need to create a whole new thing in Toast here. Call it, like, multi-platform target. And then create targets from that. So let's do that. Let's have it, like, create targets. So what we can do with this, we're actually going to use Toast Edit because I don't want to do this all in Emacs. We're going to do it in Xcode, where we have things like autocomplete. I mean, we do have autocomplete in Emacs too, but where we have things like command clicking. Okay, so what we can do is if we go into Toast, and I think if we say... It's like project description helpers. Let's come back to the documentation for this. Docs. For those of you that are not familiar with Toast, it is a like project generation tool. It lets you generate your Xcode projects with Swift code. And so, A, you don't have to check in your project file anymore. You don't have to deal with Git conflicts and stuff like that. But B, it can also, like, everything's in code, and so you don't have to dig through the Xcode UI to change stuff. And you don't have to, like, try to figure out what you've actually set and what you've changed. So, this is, it's nice to be able to do stuff like this. And then you can, like, create repeatable things. So project description helpers get compiled into a framework. Project description helpers is not opinionated about the file structure and the content. So give them a structure that makes sense. Okay, I think, yeah, we're just gonna go into the TOS directory. Yeah, including all of the files under the project description helpers directory in the TOS directory. So I think we need to create a project description helpers folder inside of this TOS directory. That's fine. Oops. That's not the right keyboard shortcut. And then what we're going to define here is we're going to define a new file, and we're going to call this multi-platform target. And we will put that here, but then let's also get our project folder back up. And I think what I want this to look like, I want this to look kind of like this. So let's just grab this, and we're going to say struct multi-platform target. And yeah, let's just paste this into here, and let's give ourselves an init. Oops, why? There's clearly a closed comment here, right? Why does it think that this is unclosed? Is that not? What is going on here? Am I nuts? Is that not how you close a multi-line comment? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Somebody validate for me that this is in fact how you close a multi-line Swift comment, and that I have not forgotten how to use. You think it's 2 stars? That's for like doc stuff, right? Multi-line comments start with a / followed by an asterisk and end with an asterisk followed by a /. Do I have multiple / ones? One of the lines of yep, that's it. There it is right there. Thank you, Adam Wolf. Good God. Saving my sanity. Yep, it totally does. You know what I'm actually going to do, though? Is I'm just going to select it all and just do single line comments. Yes, that is exactly what that was. This right there is picking up that as being another comment. Okay, so we're going to have an init. Name. String. You know what I should do? I should actually have this here. So we're going to say static let sample target. Yeah, no, I didn't know that either. It does say that right here on the docs, but like I've never come across that in my life. Okay. So now that we have this, we can actually just pull up the target in it. Look at this. We can just go. And we can just copy this whole thing. Look at that. initializer requires a body. Yeah, it sure does. And I think I just kind of need to store all of this data. I want to clean up this thing. I also don't need project description in front of some of these things. How you doing, Adam Wolf? I saw you got a shout out in iOS Dev Weekly today. That's gotta feel pretty good, right? No, not the letter O. We don't need that there. Okay. Basically, this is just going to call... Well, what's going to happen is we're going to say something else. Really fun start to today? Yeah. I think... The only time I've been in... well, no. There have been a couple times that I've been iOS Dev Weekly, but the most recent time was here, which was my last real actual blog post, which is... well, last two blog posts, which is... Apple announced Pencil Kit, and then like you couldn't actually submit apps with Pencil Kit. It's like, what on earth is going on? And yeah, that got linked in iOS Dev Weekly, which is like, hey, Apple announced this new framework and they're not letting developers actually use it. And yeah, I don't know. But then the only other time that I've been mentioned in iOS Dev Weekly was back when I ran the WWDC parties website. And he would link to that a couple times every year whenever that would happen. But I've never had anything like any of my apps or anything mentioned in it. Which, I mean, they're not really developer-focused things, so that kind of makes sense. Okay, so we've got all of this, and I think we just need to, like, copy these, right? Yeah, the WWDC stuff was a lot of work. I don't need this to be commented out. I need this, yeah. And how am I going to do this? I need to select, like, the colon. Yeah, because people would get really mad if you didn't publish things fast enough. And it's like, I have a day job. Can I just like unselect one of these? We're gonna put that there just so that I can do this correctly. Let name colon string, and then we're gonna go to the end of all of this. We're gonna delete comma, except this one doesn't have a comma. And then for all these ones that had a default appearance, we need to get rid of those. And then we'll go back and add this space in. Did I not get rid of this one correctly? Yeah, I guess I didn't. And then actually I want all of these to be private. Okay. So now we need to copy all of these and set them to equivalent to something. How did you select a multiple with what looked like Command G? It is Command Option E. You select something and then you just hit Command Option E and it goes and selects all the next occurrences. I think what I'm gonna do here, yeah, let's go do this. Just copy all of this. Put that here. Oops. We don't want to kill that line. And then life changed. Yeah, no, it's pretty nice when you get to know these, but it's hard to get used to all of them. And of course, Xcode's different from everything else. It's like I always try to hit Command Option E in VS Code, and it doesn't work. It's like, oh yeah, it's Command D over in VS Code, which is like duplicate everything else, everywhere else, everything else, everywhere else. Okay, so this isn't gonna work the way that I want it to. Okay, well we'll get started at least. So self dot, and then we get to here, and then we delete. And then what I need is like an equals. Oh, oops, here I need equal space. There we go. We can at least get started with that. And then we just need to copy this. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, hold on. Self dot copy delete forward equals space paste. Look at that. Oh, that was cool. That felt way cool. I'm kind of giddy about that. That was that was just entertaining. All right. I'm still riding that high. This is a keyboard symphony. Yeah. Okay, so we've got all of our platforms, and then so what I need to do now is I want like a var targets, and this is going to be an array of target. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say platforms map platform in. Now we need to return target with all of these things. And I think, yeah, we're going to need to do another keyboard symphony trick. It's probably not going to be anywhere near as exciting as the last one, but it should be moderately entertaining. I don't know. Target, paren, new line, paste. Okay, so I think we want to select the colons again, which means we need to get rid of this one. Oh, crap, I need commas. Hold on. Paste, comma. And then this one is just that. And then we get rid of that one. And we get rid of this one. There we go. I think that did it. So now we've got this multi-platform target. Okay, we can get rid of this sample target. We don't need this anymore. Oh, here's the thing though. We need to give them different names because they can't all have the same name. So we're going to do an extension on platform. And we're going to say var, this is actually going to be a private extension on platform. We're going to say name suffix. And this will be a string. And then we're going to say switch platform. Hopefully platform is a switch self. Yeah, that's where we're going. Okay. We're going to call this phone, Mac, watch, TV, vision. At unknown default. Empty string. Okay. yeah, so there's our name suffix. And so basically what we'll do here is it's going to be name plus platform dot name suffix. And so that'll give us a bunch of different targets. So now if I go back into I'm realizing that I've got a different problem, but we'll take one problem at a time. Project, we're gonna go back into here, and so then I've got a bunch of different problems actually. Because I need like a spread operator here, basically. So here's the different problems. Let's cut down the different problems. I can't just put an array in the middle of this other array. Well, I can, but then I would need to like flat map it. Can you flat map? You can't have an array that is like some of the actual item and some of like an array of the item. So that's not gonna work. So I almost need targets to be an array of something that's not quite what I want. Let's do a couple different things there. Let's get rid of that. Let targets target equals, and then we'll figure something out here. Just return our array that we already have. Oh, you know what we can do? This is gonna actually not be that hard. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna say this is like let our base array, or let's say standard targets. Okay, so there's all of our standard targets. Return, or no, here. Var targets. And then we can say return targets, but also targets plus equals multi-target, multi-platform target. Do I not have project description helpers imported? No. We'll come back to that. I think that's a lie right now. That's not letting me do this. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna... Okay, it seems a little bit happier with me now. Targets equals targets. I guess I can also just do append contents of, right? Multi-platform. Yeah, why is it saying that that's not available? Cannot find multi-platform target in scope. That looks like a lot like a toist file. It is a toist file. How are you doing, Val Swift? Yeah, why is this not working? Yeah, you're the toist expert, right? Why isn't this working? I just need to put this in. Yeah. Then builds the helpers module, including all of the files under the project description helpers directory in the toist directory, which is what we have here. That's what this is. I did this. I built this, and it exists. No, I built this. This is what I built. So why is it saying it can't find it? It is at least saying that it can find project description helpers now. But it doesn't seem to have anything. You may look at Tuist this weekend, but don't tell Monotype. Okay. We just have to hope that the New Zealand spy network, of which one of their agents at least was here earlier, doesn't leak it to him. Then we are safe. Public modifier? Do I have? Don't I? Oh, I don't have a public modifier on it. God. That needs the new emote. Hey, look at this and how it, you know, works. Okay, so Canvas, this is our first multi-platform target. Let's place this here. Okay, so our name is Canvas. Our platforms are iOS and VisionOS. VisionOS. Our product is a framework. Our bundle ID is com.flipbookapp.flickbook.canvas. Our sources are canvas/sources/**. And then this is where we're going to run into our next set of problems. Our dependencies. Because our dependencies also need to be targets that are all public all the time, transparency through code, no more secrets. I mean, that is kind of why Black Highlighter is open source. Because it's like, yeah, we're not stealing anything from you. Shut up. This dependencies needs to be... I need like my own fake dependency, like multi-platform dependency. So we're going to need to go build that. Where's our dependency? Target dependency. Okay. Yeah, let's go build a multi-platform dependency. We'll put public at there from the beginning this time. Multi-platform dependency. Okay, so now what does target dependency look like? I think it's an enum. I feel like it's an enum. It is an enum. Target project framework library package SDK XE framework. Oh, is that how you do that? Okay, I had problems with that before. We'll come back to that one. XE test external blah blah blah. I'm gonna go with just doing target for now because I'm lazy. Let's call it lazy. Enum multi-platform target name string name prefix string. No, sorry. This is an enum. This is a case. Case target name string. Okay, so we've got all of those. And then I want var target dependency. No, not var. Func. Target dependency for platform. Platform. Gives me a target dependency. And then we're going to switch self. If self is a yeah, always efficient. That's what it is. Yeah, work smarter, not harder. Come on. So we've got our multi-platform target. Okay, so target is platform, or sorry, returns dot target. Can I not return this? Return dot target. Fine. Name. I feel like I don't need that return, but we'll come back after we're done here. Return target name prefix plus platform dot name suffix. And I feel like I don't need these returns because of switch expressions. Efficient VStack does sound more impressive. It's fair. That's totally fair. Get efficient at being lazy. Okay, so now we need our dependencies. Where's our multi-platform dependency? Yeah, over here. This needs to take in multi-platform dependency. Yeah, there we go. And then we can save that here. Put that there. Blah, blah, blah. And then here, dependencies is not dependencies, but rather dependencies dot map. $0 dot target dependency for platform. Hooray! Okay, so that seems to have worked. So now if we go back to the project, finally we can say our dependencies are multi-platform target, name, data, document navigation, and editing state. Yeah, that's everything. And then, so now we've got that, and then we've got this. What am I missing? Oh yeah, dot targets. No, dot targets, right? Oh, I forgot public again. Public var targets. There we go. Dot targets. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if this builds. And by builds, I mean generates. That's not in here. That's in here. Nope. Crap. Do people still use GitHub Copilot? I'm sure some people do. I don't. I never really got into it. Resolve cache profile. Couldn't find target canvas. I've screwed something up. What have I screwed up? I must be trying to use Canvas somewhere. Oh. I also just realized that my imports are going to be weird too, but that's okay. Yeah, no, I never got into GitHub Copilot. Yeah, here we go. This is probably complaining because this is a target name canvas. The problem is I almost need this to be a multi-platform target. What have I screwed up? I've got a long list. Yeah. What haven't I screwed up? This is the better question. I think I need this basically. Here, let's actually just paste this and then cheat here. Multi-platform. If you measure each project based on what have I screwed up list, then project is fewer items than on that list. Is less items than on that. Progress is less items on the, yeah, progress is just getting rid of those items. Yeah. Okay, so we're creating a multi-platform target, but we're going to create a multi-platform target that only has one target. Shut up, it makes sense. And then that way we can do a multi-platform target with name prefix as canvas. You've made a ton of this progress this week, none of it shippable. Hey, just getting that list smaller makes life a lot easier. Shut up and make sense. Yeah, no. So the reason we're doing that is so that I can have different things for these different platforms. But, and then also so that I can have the multi-target platform in my dependencies. But yeah, no, it is weird that I created a thing called multi-platform target. And then the second time that I'm using it is to have only a single target. Now, what's going to happen here, this is still not going to work. I'm going to show you how it's not going to work because it's not. Because it's going to go try to find data vision, document navigation vision, editing state vision. And those don't exist. So I'm going to have to just kind of move even further down the rabbit hole. Again, that's not the right place for me to go. I want to go here. Oh, but it didn't fail the way that I thought it was going to fail. Cool. I thought it was going to fail in a certain specific way, and it failed in an entirely different way. Do I have something else that's linking canvas? I must. Oh, I've core. Core is linking canvas. Okay, well, core is going to link canvas phone for now. We're just going to hard code that. That's probably actually what I should have done for the other one, is just hard-coded that it was canvas vision. Okay. Now let's hope that it fails for the right reason. Can I actually just do... Well, actually, whatever. Couldn't find target canvas phone. Now I'm even more confused. Because we should have a canvas phone. Oh, you know what I have done? Derp. I need to get rid of all of these. And I need to do targets. Is the outcome you want successfully failed or failed successfully? I want it to fail understandably. I want it to fail in a way that it makes sense from what I've done. Okay, so that doesn't work. Oh, now I've just crashed Tourist. Even better. You've been missing the Tourist tutorial yet again. Yeah. I should have known that the second that I crashed Tourist, it would summon Mono. The spies came through. Mono, I did build something special for you. You have to discover it on your own, though. What am I doing? I need Tourist edit. That's why I can't find what I'm looking for. How many points does it take to redeem Crash Tourist? I don't know how to crash Toast just on its own. Okay, so wait, we Toast edit. So what was the actual crash? This is what I haven't figured out. It's just like, hey, Swift fail. No, so what actually seems to have happened is that I crashed Swift. This crashed the Swift compiler. Over 9,000. No points, it just needs us to believe. While running user code here, it just crashed. You just need to watch while holding popcorn. I'll give you a hint, Mono, for what your Twist is great. It lets me get away with the dark magic that I've been doing right here. Let's just try putting it in that order. As I say, I'll give you a hint, Mono, as to what it was that I built. The words that you said in response, one of those words is important. Why is the magic dark? Did I? Oh, yeah, no. Because there's at least a little bit of evil in what I'm doing. Okay, so Kineo Vision is declared multiple times. That seems like a problem. We shouldn't do that. Yeah, I left the old Kineo Vision in here. That's the problem. Let's get rid of it. Nope, let's not do that. Every developer should be working in dark mode, yeah. Couldn't find target data vision. Okay. Finally, we are failing in the way that I expected to fail. Finally, we've gotten to the point that I was trying to get to all along, which is that it's failing because it can't find data because we haven't defined data as a multi-platform target yet. Finally. Okay. What's interesting, why do I have Canvas here? Canvas is the one that we don't want because we have Canvas down here. So let's get rid of Canvas up here too. Canvas, you go away. Yeah, so now we need data. So let's go find data. Quick, someone crash Xcode. No. Don't do it while I have something on the pasteboard. Definitely don't do that. Nope, put it right there. Save. Okay, cool. Now you can crash it. Okay, so data needs an iOS and a Vision OS. Append contents of requires, yeah, no. Got him. All right, so we've got this. I think we're working somewhere. Okay. Our dependencies needs shared. Okay, great. So we'll need to move shared over. I think I need this to be a property, or not property wrapper. What's the thing? Result builder at some point. But that's way getting into the weeds. We're not going to get that far yet. Okay, so this is, yeah, here. Then we need dot targets here. This is platforms, iOS, Vision OS. Okay. So that needs shared. That doesn't need anything else. So now we need document navigation. Yay. Which thankfully also does not need anything else. Perfect. You started writing down your thoughts and project outline for that idea you had the other day? Nice. Yeah, that definitely sounded pretty interesting. I would start by just like building like a proof of concept of it that just like hard codes all of your favorite streamers and see what you can get from there. I think actually what I want is this. You mocked up the server last night? Nice. Very cool. What are you writing the server in, Kotlin? Nice. For the JVM target, yeah. I mean, JVM type languages are super like they're very easy to deploy, and like everybody has been deploying Java servers for forever. So I think yeah, using a JVM targeting language makes sense. I'm gonna unmod compile Swift just so that you can mute him for that. Okay, hey, somebody crashed this. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save this because yeah, I added logging. This is another thing that I added to this. I added logging to 10 minutes. Wow. Okay. How do you specify seconds? I don't remember. I always just use the UI. Compile Swift is banned in this channel. You must unban this user before granting mod status. I tried to remod him. I don't know how to... Here. Can I click... Yeah, I don't know. Untimeout compile Swift. There we go. And then he's moderated. There we go. We fixed it. I added logging so that I could see if I could figure out this crash. So let's just, I don't know, pb paste to tilde desktop crash.log Twitch crash.log p based. Yep, no, that would not exist. Okay. Get that back. Okay, cool. I get my own back on it, Motto NZ, but he has suffered enough. He's also still a mod, so what are you going to do? You're not ready for this kind of power. Hey, at least you haven't accidentally banned somebody yet. I did that to Ploppy in Nutter Stream once, and I think it was Nutter Stream, yeah. Like, I just clicked the wrong button and I accidentally banned Ploppy. It's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. All right. What were we doing? Document navigation. That's done. That's just straight up done. What was the last one? Editing state. Let's go grab that. Editing state needs data and document navigation, which fortunately are things that we've already got existing. So. I think we should be getting pretty close to being able to actually just go back to writing code again. And by code, I mean, like, you know, the actual app code and not just code to maintain our project. Okay. We're going to call that good. We're going to run this. I hate it. What have I done wrong? We're going to close this project so we don't keep accidentally doing that. Hire a certain Cocoa type to do fancy iOS stuff idea. Standby mode. Oh yeah, no, standby is cool. I want to do standby on stream at some point, but I don't have any apps that can super take advantage of it. I mean, scroll notes, but I hate scroll notes and I don't want to touch it. Its code base is icky. What still needs Canvas? Core needs Canvas. I thought I changed this. Canvas phone. Multi-platform target, multi-platform target. Yeah, everything's fine. Time to challenge compile Swift again. No, I will totally do a stand-up one. Or standby, not stand-up. Oh god. Hopefully we don't get a stand-up feature in iOS. I will totally do a standby stream, but I need to figure out an app idea that could work for that. Couldn't find target shared. I'm going to stop trying to do this by opening this. I'm just going to go into Kineo, project.swift. We're going to do it in here. Shared. Doesn't exist because this is data. Platform topic. Prefix. Save. Multi-platform topic. What? Target. Couldn't find data. Yep. Data phone. Data phone. Data phone. Document navigation phone. Editing state phone. Phone. Yep. Okay, I think that's all of the datas now. Hey, we actually generated a real project. It hurts so much. Okay. So this one now needs to import Canvas Vision, which does actually exist. Okay. We're getting somewhere. What year is it? We have a Canvas view. Look at that. Okay, now we can't find PK anything. It's import pencil kit. We're also going to need to import Combine. No such module data. Okay. This is where things are going to get fun. Hash if... Oh, Adam, you have to help me here, because this is exactly the problem you were complaining about in Slack the other day, right? If can import iOS... Or no, it was Simon Stovering, but I think you were in the thread. If can import... If OS... iOS... and not OS XROS or Vision OS. I think we can actually use that. Else, if it's not Vision OS, then we import data phone. Otherwise, else if OS Vision OS, import data Vision. And if. Now we also have to do the same thing with this. Oh god, what happened? Document navigation phone. Document navigation vision. Could not build Objective-C module data vision. Why not? Could not build canvas vision. Why not? Background image view, no such data. This is just in, no, this is in canvas, so. This is gonna be tedious. We only need data on this one though. See, the problem is I can't find the like root. It's hard to find the root. Here, we're gonna put these all at the top. Shared phone. Shared division. It's hard to find the root ones here. Module data. This would be really useful to have a macro for, I think. Yeah, no, be right back 15 minutes. I'll probably still be dealing with this. How'd you jump the cursor inside a title case name? Control arrows. Is that there? Is that, sorry. Control arrows is the command. However, by default, the system makes control arrows switch spaces. So you have to go disable that in like the system settings first, and then you can get access to it. Where is that? It's like keyboard shortcuts, mission control. Yeah, you have to uncheck the ones to, yeah, these right here, move left to space, move right to space. You uncheck those, and then you have control left and right arrow, and that jumps around inside the board. And then similarly, like control delete will delete only parts of the word, for example, like that. And then you can also, those are the big two that I do a lot. Yeah, just navigating it and then, yeah, deleting. Yeah, control shift, that's another one, yeah, to be able to select a bunch. Yeah, that is one that I do a lot. In fact, didn't I just do that? Like there? I did control shift. Your keyboard foo has leveled up, yeah. Do that and then do the option click, and then I forgot which one we're even supposed to be using here. Oh, it was data. Okay, so we actually don't need to change that. Oh, no, I need that. Import editing state phone. Editing state vision. Delete those. Holy crap, it actually built again. Okay, so now let's try running it. The application's info plist does not contain a valid CF bundle version. Ensure your bundle contains a valid CF bundle version. I would love to. How? Info doesn't exist. First try. I need a CF bundle version. Like, that's just CF bundle version. Just goes in here, right? Is that a CF bundle version? Current project version. No, this is not what I want. Oh, sets the value of the CF bundle version in the info plist file. But am I using generate info plist file? No. I need to set that. Let's deal with it right now like that. Just hard code it until I don't want to look at Tua's code again. Requires a CF bundle short version string. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Can't I? Hold on. Remember how I said I didn't want to get involved in this? I'm going to get involved in this. Kineo, Vision OS has an info plist by default, but that doesn't actually exist. Info plist is generating what's in my info plist? Application scene manifest. Okay, this is kind of gross, so I'm not going to mess with that. Never mind. Build settings. So I do want those to be turned on. So how did I do that? Settings goes here, it goes under dependencies. So settings, dot, settings, paren, close paren. I think I need base. Do I have this somewhere else in here that I can look at that? Yes, I do. Look at that. So I need that, and then I need... Oh, I already have a settings for the project. I don't want this for the project. I want this for the target. Right? Right? Right. Okay. Where is the target? Put it all the way to the top, didn't I? There we go. Settings, base, and then, so let's turn on show setting names, and show setting definitions. So, base, generate info plist file is yes. Okay. And then I need that CF bundle version. Yeah, it's info plist key. CF bundle version. Well, except that that's already handled because that one was already 0 by default somewhere. But I need the CF short version string or something. Oh, marketing version is that. Do I not have marketing version set somewhere else? I guess I don't. Okay. I should just have marketing version set by the project. So I just need this for that one. And then the project should have marketing version. We're just gonna hard code it right now. Marketing version is 23.0. Going to the wrong page. So that generated that. Let's go look at our project editor. So we have a marketing version. Let's go look at Kineo Vision, because specifically what we want to look for is generate info plist file is set to true. There we go. All right, build and run. It's gonna work this time. It worked that time. Holy crap. And all of this was just to get my custom version of the canvas. Hooray. It works. It only took an hour and a half. Okay. Git commit. Use canvas. Thank you, Adam. Use canvas module in Vision app. Holy crap. Okay, we're going to also push that just in case my computer explodes right now. It's now backed up somewhere. Okay. Hello. Kat decided she wanted to help come congratulate me too. Sure. I thought I shut you out of this room. Say hi. Yeah, thank you. That was perfect. Like, say hi. You mouse. And she's like, okay, I'm ready to leave. I'm done. Time is it? Okay, yeah, no, I got plenty of time. Okay, so now let's actually start remembering what the heck we were trying to do before we did all of this. We wanted to use our custom canvas. Why did we want to use our custom canvas? I'm sure there were reasons. I'm actually not sure what those reasons were. I actually have no idea what those reasons were. Okay. Yak. Shaved. Yeah. And now I'm sitting here thinking, wait, why did I want a naked yak? Yeah, why did I want to do that? Because basically a canvas view, when it's... I thought I had it hooked up to, like, something that was actually storing data. But now I don't actually see that existing anywhere. So I guess what I really want is the drawing view. Yeah, I've got the drawing view here. And then drawing view controller, what is this doing? Nothing exciting. I mean, this is hooking up to the editing state publisher. But my guess is, come on, can you come back up here again? No, I just want to annoy you. Yeah, so this does a lot of stuff to the state publisher, but what I'm curious about is, like, how does it give data back up? Canvas view drawing did change. Handle change. Handle change. Okay, yeah, it uses the responder chain, which is not going to be straightforward in a mostly SwiftUI app. I have to figure out how I want to do that. Yeah, come on. Hurry up. Just tried to jump in my lap and missed. I mean, yeah, let's go find out what even does drawing view did change page. Editing draw view controller. State equals state replacing current page. So I almost need to, like, figure out a way to make that work with binding. Which I don't know how that's going to work out. Well, no, it can't be binding because this is just kind of sending like a thing. I mean, I guess if I made... So this is in core. What if I make a editing drawing view controller? You like my hat? Thank you. I had to switch off of my other hat. And so I don't like this hat as much as my other hat because it is very visibly covered in cat hair. But speak of the devil, she's like falling off of my lap. Hi. Can you be less frustrating? No. That's just what you do. Yeah, no, this hat is always covered in cat hair, but did not want to wear the other hat anymore. So trying to yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what we need to figure out is we need to figure out this part, which is like we have a view hierarchy and we're calling stuff up the view hierarchy. And we almost need something that's like this editing draw view controller. And that's editing the state. And I guess the editing draw view controller, yeah, I guess it makes sense that the editing draw view controller owns the state. It doesn't mean I like it though. I don't want to rewrite all of my state for this app because that sounds gross and I hate it. But at the same time, I might have to. So let's take a look at Canvas. Not Canvas View, but Canvas. Hello? So Canvas View. Canvas is a UI view representable. I almost wonder if I need to create a UI view controller representable. Or hang on, no. Because Canvas View... Where do we actually have this? We have like a Canvas... No, is Drawing View Controller? No. Drawing View? Yes, sends an action on handle change. So maybe what we actually need to do is we need to set up a delegate. We need to set up our delegate in Canvas. Yeah, maybe we actually do need like editing state to... We just need a special SwiftUI version of editing state. Canvas needs to set up a delegate. And actually this delegate can just be the coordinator here. That's fine. In fact, it already is. In fact, none of this is going to work anyway because we've already done this. Oh no, this is the observer. Okay, so never mind. So maybe canvas.delegate equals self. So now the other problem then is we need to take in a binding. Can we do that here in a coordinator? At binding var editing state. Which means we need to actually import editing state. Okay, missing argument for editing state, which we need to have on Canvas. So I think we need a binding here too. At binding bidirectional collection. Yep, that's what I wanted. At binding private var editing state. Editing state. Perfect. Editing state. Editing state? No. $sign editing state. Okay. So then we need one here too. Editing state. Binding. Editing state. Editing state equals editing state. Move up a level. And then here, I think is finally where we're just going to put our at state. Private var. Should also be private. Add state, private var, editing state. Editing state. Well, we need this to have like a default. Editing state. Document. We don't have a document. Document. Empty array. Nil. Nil. Oh, jeepers. Import editing state vision. Import it data vision. Yeah, okay, good. Editing state is $sign editing state. Why can't I do that? Cannot use instance member editing state within a property initializer. Private let canvas. Canvas. Init. Oh my god. Init. So we set our editing state there. Then we set our canvas equals that. Variable self.editing state used before being initialized. What? I'm initializing it here. Let editing state equals this, and then self.editing state equals editing state. Why can't I do this? This is initializing it. Can I do this? And then I do this. Self.canvas being used before being initialized. No, it's not. No, it's not. Why am I doing the canvas outside of this? I need that for some reason. Or do I? Did I get rid of that reason? Yes. No, I did not, because I need that on the button. I need to be able to call this. So I need the canvas to exist. The canvas needs to know about its editing state. Somebody who is good at SwiftUI, help. How do I make this work? Variable self.canvas being used before being initialized. But I am initializing it. This is the initialization. Can you do self.$sign editing state equals state editing state? I should be able to do editing state equals state editing state. Should be able to do this. Oops. There's some way to init the property wrapper inside the init? Yeah. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Delete. Just delete all of this. Delete. Friend. And then let editing state. equals this. Yeah, no, that's right. State, editing state. No exact matches in call to initializer. Oh, state initial value, I think is what I need. Okay, so that worked. Canvas equals canvas editing state $ editing state. Yeah, that still fails. Canvas. I want to just see, like, is this because I'm doing that wrong? Editing state. So that works. Can I do editing state dot projected value? I can. That feels like a dirty hack. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't see why it wouldn't, though. Unfortunately, I don't really know how to test whether this is going to work or not. We'll find out. Basically, I think if I draw something and I lift the cursor and it stays, that means it is working. Or it's not doing anything. Oh, hey. Accessing a state's value outside of being installed on a view. This will result in a constant binding of the initial value and will not update. Just close your eyes real tight and git commit. Accessing state's value outside of being installed on a view. This will result in a constant binding of the initial value and will not update. And I can't make this a lazy var because then it's mutating and SwiftUI doesn't like that. I don't even know how to word this in such a way that I can ask either of my two favorite ducks about how to do this. How do I do what I'm trying to do? No, it's not quite what I want to do. Oops. Is it shift enter to do a new line? I hit option enter and that was not the correct one. It is shift enter. Hey, thanks for the follow, Burmo. How'd you go? Ready to ship it? I mean, I got all of the rest of the ones fixed, and now I'm running into a different issue. It's occurring because you were trying to use the canvas property before it has been fully initialized. You move the initialization of the canvas property after the call to super init. That won't work. Yeah, that won't work because this is going to say, well, that won't work for two reasons. First of all, this is a struct, and so there is no super init. Second of all, even if it were a class, which it can't be a class, I can't set this after the super init because it's going to say that, you know, not everything was initialized. You can use a lazy property. I mean, fair. You can use an optional property and initialize it later. Again, fair, but I can't call super init. I don't think that'll work, right? I mean, if I just do this, super dot init, that's not a thing, right? Yeah. It's gotten all the way back around to feeding me back my own code. Hey, KNH. Now I'm just gonna be rude to the duck. That's never gonna work either. Okay. You think the optional will work? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just kicked my camera. I'm gonna wobble a lot. Okay, so you think that this will work? And that even if I do this, it won't work? Or it'll build? Value of optional. Okay, hold on. Maybe this will work. I mean, this isn't going to work because I'm just going to try to get that to work. Cannot force unwrap value of optional type. Okay, we're just going to force unwrap it here. I will explain my conundrum in a second. KNH. Needs to be a var, not a let. Also, I failed to produce a diagnostic. Where's my other canvas bit? I mean, this is never going to work. Where did I put that other canvas? This one here. Canvas is the type of the var too? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Canvas used before being initialized. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's try KNH, who we don't know isn't also a duck. This is my code, KNH. I need to install the canvas here. I need to set up this canvas here. Private var not let. Did I not do that? Property needs to be a var before you move on. Okay, hold on. Var. Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's see if that works. And isn't purple this time. I think it's still purple. Accessing state's value outside of being installed on a view. This will result in a constant binding of the initial value and will not update. Yeah, I need to create something that is using my state here. But it needs to exist when it's installed on a view. Alternatively, I need to find a way to not have to store this here. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, all of these that are, say, like, canvas set tool picker visible. Is there some way for me to not have that be a thing? Okay, so hold on. What if this is instead a binding to is tool picker visible? And then we, in here, somehow listen to that binding? Can we do that? Can we, like, observe a binding? Is a binding just a publisher? I don't think that's true. Can we get a publisher off of a binding? Okay, so here's what I'm trying to do. Let's make this is toolbar visible binding to bool. Is tool picker visible, sorry. Which is a binding to bool. Also, we already seem to have a thing here. Is tool picker visible? Picker visible. Tool picker is visible in canvas view is first responder. At binding private var is tool picker visible. Cool. So we do this, and then we're going to say this part. Is tool picker visible equals is tool picker visible. But then also what we want to say is, like, we want to actually change that value. And so we almost want to say, like, self dot is tool picker visible equals this. Yeah, so we'll set that back. And then this same deal here. We'll just rip. Okay, so that'll do that. And then what else am I getting wrong so far? Okay, cannot call function. Okay, so that's not a thing. Update tool picker visibility. This will need to come back and deal with in a minute. Oh, no, I guess we're going to deal with that right now. Just kidding. Is tool picker visible is just going to be a binding to bool. Okay, so that's so far. Nope. Is tool picker visible dot equals, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Or put that there. Okay, so then what I need to do is that this is just equal to true. Well, here, let's replace all of these. Boop, 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 boop. True. So that's all that does. Cannot find canvas in scope. Okay, so on receive, we don't need any of this. This is just... because this is a binding now, so I don't actually care about this. Okay. Escape enclosure captures mutating self parameter. Yes, and? I mean, canvas view is a UI view controller, so it has to do that. Or it's a UI view, sorry. I can't pass this another binding. Or can I? Let's come back to this one. I just want to see if we're getting anywhere. So now what I need to do is I need to like listen to binding. How do I do that? I want to say like, is tool picker visible? Oh, actually, I can just do like a did set on this, can't I? And then what was the thing that I had before? Oh, this isn't it. Content view. Canvas set tool picker visible. And then canvas view on first responder. Okay, so I want to see if I can just set this. Like, does this even exist? If I click this button. Modifying state during view update. This. How is that modifying the state? Set tool picker view visible. Set tool picker visible. That's not modifying the state. That's just reading the state. Is tool picker visible dot setter. Oh, that's happening because we're setting this here. Okay. Geometry reader is what that stands for. Atom off. So if I don't do this, do we still get the purple warning? We don't have it yet. If I click this button, we still don't have it. Okay. But we also don't have a tool picker, which is an important part of this problem. But let's make sure that this is actually working. It's not. Okay. Is this part working? No. No, it's not. Use an on change, but I don't want to be inside of a view. On change with binding from outside view, yes. On change is not going to call because main text view doesn't exist when showing dot talk equals on true because of the conditional block. You might want to consider showing talk as an overlay. This is not even... How to run some code when state changes using on change. No, I don't want to use on change. Subscribe to binding value outside of view. UI view. Okay, no, that makes sense. So rather than having this did set, it's saying that come into here in this update UI view, context, what's in context, dot transaction? What is that? Can it tell me what just changed? No, this is about animations. Okay. Environment, I don't care about. Coordinator, I don't care about. So I guess this is just... So UI view is a canvas view? Is that what we are? I don't even remember anymore. Yeah, it's a canvas view. I can probably also do this here, like that. So then I'm going to say if canvas view, no, if is tool picker visible, canvas view, set tool picker visible. Let's wait until this finishes actually drawing and then we can touch that. Okay. So we click this, we do get called. We still have no tool picker. At this point, I'm not entirely sure why we don't have a tool picker. I just want to bring that back because I think that'll work. Okay. So why? Nope. Okay. Modifying state during view update. This will cause undefined behavior. SwiftUI. Is tool picker visible? We also have this canvas view on first responder change. And this was a problem because this captures mutating self parameter. I don't know what to do. How do I get this view to appear in response to a button? So I want the button to do something. The button triggers the binding. And that is working, because we're actually triggering the binding. We're getting down to here. We're calling set tool picker visible. Tool picker add observer canvas view. Tool picker set visible true for first responder canvas view. Do I have something else that's just blocked out and I'm just missing it? Hang on, I have an idea. Where else are we using canvas view? Instead of checking is tool picker visible in view.update, what happens if you use tool picker not equal to visible and canvas is first responder? Well, I think we are seeing this actually get past this. I mean, I'll try it, but yeah, I mean, that is true. I think the problem has something more to do with PencilKit than it does with the SwiftUI stuff at this point. But yeah, I can check this instead. Yeah, no change. What's weird is it seems to be drawing this like very... Oh, no, that's just my cursor doing that. Okay, never mind. Like, you see this little shadow that's popping up sometimes? Like a little shadow there. I don't know what that's doing. Canvas view. Let's say we don't need that. Let's just get rid of it. What breaks? Make coordinator creates a coordinator with the canvas view. Make UI view. Because what I'm trying to figure out is like, what happens if we get rid of saving this canvas view? Because maybe I'm doing something wrong. Canvas view equals blah, blah, blah. Let's not store the tool picker. Well, we need to actually create it, though. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Go. Okay, thank you. So we have this. Blip, 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 blip. Okay, we create the thing. Let's get rid of the tool picker as well. Let's not save any of this stuff. Get rid of it. Get rid of all this. Okay, set tool picker visible. Yeah, let's come back to that later. Making the coordinator. This is interesting. They don't give us any information about this coordinator at all. But I feel like the coordinator needs to know about some of this stuff. The coordinator is just an NS object that observes, because it needs to be an NS object to be PK tool picker observer. So what I need to do is I wonder when some of this stuff gets called, because make UI view. Wait, hang on. Does make UI view have the coordinator? UI view representable context. Coordinator. Yeah, it's weird that make coordinator doesn't have any information. So, but maybe what I need to do is I need to say coordinator doesn't need any of this stuff. Var and then we need like a did set on this one. We'll do something like that in a minute. So then this just has an init. Does did set get an old value? It does. Okay, cool. Old value dot remove observer self. Unity is taking beta. Yeah, no, I saw that. If I knew Unity, I'd apply. But I don't want to learn Unity on top of trying to learn all the rest of this stuff. Okay, so on canvas, basically what we're going to say is canvas.delegate equals self. They should just let you have it. Yeah, of course. And then you can stream about it. That'd be very fun. And then tool picker, same deal. Did set. Tool picker remove observer self. Sorry, not tool picker, but rather old value. So Mono, you missed it. You said stream with it on. I am probably going to do a stream over the weekend where I'm going to try to set up the this thing, which hooks up the Vision OS simulator to a Meta Quest. So I'm going to stream with the Meta Quest headset on and trying to do Vision OS streaming. Yeah, no, it should be pretty fun. Then throw away Vision OS and build a MetaQuest app instead. Yeah, but then I'd have to have Kotlin. And who wants to use that crappy language? Okay, so now what I'm thinking is we've created timeout Cocoa type forever, yeah. Hey, you still haven't found your special surprise. That made it sound way weirder than it actually is. Okay. Why is this? There's like errors everywhere that don't make sense. Oh yeah, no, that actually makes sense. I've just torn this poor class apart. That is not it, but yeah. Man, these Memoji based ones are too small. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with those. There you go. Yeah, it no longer says action and actually makes it italics. Yeah, I tried to do that and I tried to fix the crash, but I couldn't figure out what was causing the crash, so that's why I added that logging that you saw earlier. Did you say /me action test? Okay, dear God, what am I trying to do here? Okay, this needs to return a coordinator. And then in update UI, no, make UI view, I need to say coordinator dot, no, what are we doing? Let coordinator equals context dot coordinator, coordinator dot editing state? No. See, now this is a problem because I can't. I need this to override. No, I can init with the editing state. Okay, hold on. I can init with this. Because this I have. Is tool picker visible? These I can have. So this goes here. And where's the other one? This goes here. This is not an override anymore. Okay, so we're there. We're good. We got that. So coordinator we can set. Canvas has to be optional. Oh, geez. Tool picker also has to be optional. And then coordinator dot tool picker. What coding style do you usually use in SwiftUI? I don't know, man. I just build things. I guess it's MVVM, but like, I don't know. I don't follow anything too strict. Compose multi-platform that works on iOS that uses MVI, yeah. Okay, so that does that. This needs now editing state. Just more procrastinating, yeah. Hey, procrastinating can be fun. What do you think I was doing for the last 2 streams when I was deciding to go build a completely different app? Okay, so what am I doing here? Set tool picker visible, calls tool picker add observer, but we don't necessarily have our tool picker. So I think what I need to do is I need to do this inside of No, here's, I just need to pass this in. Canvas view. Canvas view. Tool picker. BK tool picker. Yeah, there we go. Update tool picker visibility. Let's do the same thing here. And then here I can say canvas view is UI view. Tool picker is context dot coordinator dot tool picker. Mono's doing all he can to not finish and ship. Shipping's overrated. Just ask UPS. Okay, so now I've completely redone all of this. It does compile again. Does it work? Does it even slightly work? I'm quitting. I'm quitting everything. I'm leaving. I'm done. Oh my God. I can't believe that actually worked. Ship it. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, let's... I almost want to commit it with all of these problems that I have. Just so that I know that I don't break something just by deleting like commented out code. Yeah. I'm gonna do it anyway. Get he said shipping is overrated. Hey, I'm nowhere near shipping. Get blah, 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 blah. What am I trying to say? Make tool picker work with... What did we do that caused all of this to be needed in the first place? Oh, bindings. Because we needed to do editing state, which is the whole reason that we did this. Okay. Hold on. I need to take my meds. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna slip off screen 1 second. I have returned. Think negative gets results earn. Yeah. Okay. Delete. 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 Delete, 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 delete. Okay. What about content view? It's fine for this super init. Also, I never checked to make sure that worked, which it doesn't. Okay. And that doesn't work because we never set the other thing. Hold on. No, this one can stay the way that it was. Okay, that one's good. That doesn't work because we never got this part working. This canvas view on first responder change. We still need that. Should have saved the Batman voice for now. Batman voice? Oh, yeah. You said something about Batman voice earlier. I don't even remember what that was about. First try, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. First try. So I still need to figure this out. Canvas view on first responder change. So I need... Lego Batman, okay. I need something here, which is canvas view On first responder change. Okay, so we're gonna keep deleting. That's gonna have to be something that we do in. Oh, you know what we can do? Hold on. Duh. I'm just kind of dumb. No, maybe I'm not kind of dumb. Canvas add observer. PK canvas is first responder. Why do we have this observer in the first place? I don't think this is actually used. Because that was something that we replaced with what we're doing with Canvas View, which is this become first responder, resign first responder. So that doesn't exist anymore. So what we need to do instead, I think, is we need to set this on the coordinator, because then the coordinator can capture self. Which is just that we say, this can't be a PK canvas view, this is a canvas view. And then, yeah, I think we can actually get rid of the remove and add observer. I don't think we need those. But what we do need is canvas dot on first responder change equals self dot is tool picker visible equals. I need that thing again. Tool picker is visible in canvas view as first responder. Tool picker is visible. Canvas view is first responder. Is that what it was? Okay. Bool cannot be used as a Boolean. Test for nil instead. Or false. Or false. Okay, yeah. Weak self in guard let tool picker self tool picker let canvas view equals self canvas else return double question mark has higher priority than double and. Yeah, that makes sense. That would probably be why that was failing. I think I can actually do this. Guard let self let tool picker equals, and then yeah, once you they added this recently that once you unwrap self, then you don't need the self requirement there anymore. And then I think that might unlock us doing this, which would be even better. Yes, I did. You also unwrapped self once. The court order changed that. Oh, I think I need to do let canvas here. There we go. Okay, so that might fix this. I don't know why I deleted those before testing whether that actually worked. And now I just don't have any buttons at all. Even better. Why does this control whether or not that toolbar showed up at all? Oh, it didn't. Okay. However, this doesn't seem to be doing anything. So maybe those do control something? Okay, so those clearly control something. I'm not sure how. But look at this. It is actually working. Sorry. I was so busy being confused that I forgot about the fact that this is now actually working. I forgot to get excited about the fact that I fixed my bug. Okay. What's next? Committing this again, I guess. You thought that beep was coming from your audio editor? Wrong! Okay. What are we tackling next? I guess we're trying to deal with that editing state now, right? That's what we want to deal with next. So our editing state is being changed. Editing state equals initial value editing state. I think I can just do this now, right? And then I don't need this init at all. That's fixed now. We don't need that. Okay. So what I need to do next is basically... I need to make sure that when we have that delegate... Yeah, we need to set up the delegate, which is currently in our drawing view. Right? That's the thing. PK canvas view delegate. Okay. Canvas view drawing did change. We call handle change. So let's go... Yeah, we were going to go do that in our coordinator. Wherever that is. Canvas. Because we set the delegate now. And then, yeah, this is going to be like PK mark, PK tool picker observer. Mark PK canvas view delegate. Let's grab all of this, but then like, come on. Comment a lot of it out. Okay, so handle change. What is handle change and why is it separate from everything else when it's only ever used in one place? Update page and then send drawing view did change page. Page is there. Drawing view did change page. What implements this? Drawing view did change page. Send action. No, we did that part. Drawing view did change page. State equals state, replacing current page with sender dot page. Okay, so I think what we need to do is we need to go back to, so we're going to save this one. We're going to go back to here, and then basically what we're going to say is editing state equals editing state dot whatever that thing was. Replacing current page. Replacing current page with. And then the question is, where is that coming from? Because in here, it's drawing view. But I don't think that's the case. Here. Sender.page. It's just this. what are we doing? Okay, so it's got to be somewhere in like our handle change button, right? Handle change. Update page. Look, hey, that's probably a thing. Update page. Page equals page drawing canvas view dot drawing. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I think that means that we need an empty page on our initial setup over in content view. So let's give ourselves an empty page. Page blah blah. Okay. Over in draw canvas with page drawing canvas view dot drawing. Cannot find page in scope. Yeah, because now I need to import data vision. Okay, let's find out. Let's see what happens. I have no idea how to tell if that worked or not. I mean, I guess the easiest way to tell would be to try to see if that persists. I mean, right now, it's not going to. You know what? Can we make it just like an app state thing? That's a thing, right? You just say like app state JSON shit? I don't know. We have our document. Document. App storage, that's what I was thinking of. How does this actually get used? Value from user defaults. Invalidates a view on a change in that value in that user default. Okay. So... see, now this is another problem, because this would then mean that I need to set up this editing state from a given document. That document needs to come from app storage. I don't think I can do that. Can I just do this from like init? No, not super.init. Yeah, let's bring back this thing that I tried to avoid doing earlier. Editing state underscore editing state equals state initial value this. But then what I need is I need user defaults dot standard dot string for key dumb JSON stuff. Guard let. See, now is this an optional string or is this a empty string? Okay. Guard let JSON equals that. Actually, we want this to be data, right? Dot data. Except that it will return nil if the value is not in as data. Okay. JSON blob. Guard let JSON equals that. Else. No, we don't want this to be a guard. If let let document if let JSON equals this, do let document equals JSON decoder dot decode document self from JSON catch document equals document pages page, blah, blah. Else, same deal. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. We're trying to uncover this JSON blob. Then what I want here in this editing state is did set user defaults dot standard dot set and then we need some data guard. Well, let JSON blob equals JSON encoder dot try question mark dot encode document editing state dot document. There you go. Set JSON blob for key JSON blob. Okay, so we're gonna set a breakpoint there to see if that happens. We're gonna set a breakpoint here and here. We don't care about this one because that should happen on the first try. Okay, so nothing exists right now. We're going to draw something. Nothing happened. Why did nothing? Okay. Why is our breakpoint empty? Okay, well, I'm just going to try killing it and rerunning. It definitely didn't load anything. Since the debugger doesn't seem to want to help, we're just going to do it that way. Decoded JSON error. No JSON. Okay, so no JSON. No JSON. Let's draw something. We did not get a yo. Okay. So I think what we need to try is we need to go into Canvas and find out, does this even get called? It does. Editing state equals editing state, replacing current page with page. So that should work. We store our editing state here in Canvas. Content view. Canvas gets an editing state. So far, so good. We pass that down into here. We use that when we create our coordinator. So it should still exist at this point. Oh, I know what I need to do. I'm an idiot. Did set. That's not what we want. We don't want did set. We want, and I know this whole page is a mess. Don't worry about it. And it's a geometry reader at that. On change of, what's initial? That's what I want to know. Okay, on change of editing state. That's where we put this. New value dot document. Okay, I was about ready to celebrate, but premature. Okay. Editing state has got to be equatable, right? It is equatable. It's equatable on document. So the document should have changed. Now, okay, hold on. Document changed. Does document change? Replacing page. Document. New pages. Replacing page at index with page. Let's see what that does. Hold on. Because I feel like that should change it because it should have a different UUID. So we get to here. What is pages? PO pages. So we have this drawing here. Okay, so what is our new page? It should have a different UUID, not one that ends in 7335. Yes, it is a new page. So, is page equatable? Page is equatable, and it's equatable by UUID. So these should have a different value. No, what the heck? We are getting a yo. Why did we not get a yo earlier? So we have a yo now. So now if we rerun this, do we get nothing? But we do say decoded JSON. So it seems like it stored something. And that page... I set up the document, initial state, editing state, document. But you know what we never did? When we create the canvas, we never actually set the drawing to the canvas. That's why that's not working. We create the document, we create the canvas. When we create the canvas, we need to give it the current editing state. We do. We give it this. Where do we actually go create our canvas view? Canvas view is here. Canvas view. Crap. Canvas view dot drawing equals editing state dot document dot current page dot drawing. We ready? Ready? Hey! We have a C. Okay, so that proves that editing state is working. It is actually giving us our, like, whenever we do something, we draw, and then it does this. It goes through. It updates our state. That goes and sets the standard, and then we kill the app. We rerun it. Where'd that new state go? Did I kill it too early last time? Okay, yeah, I must have done that. I must have killed it before it was actually saved. Okay. Commit that. I think I need to go delete a bunch of the stuff that I have over here. It's fine. We'll get rid of this. I'm hoping that I don't need to deal with a lot of the same tool was used stuff over here, but we'll leave these inoperative things here for now. Just remember that, hey, yes, those might actually be important. Just spell the word cat. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't save, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. But I think that's it's a sign that it's mostly working. Do I need to like draw this and then like draw something else and then maybe it'll actually save it? And it saved both that time. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, well, let's at least commit what we have. Persist. How are you going to draw this with your eyes? Very carefully, apparently. Stuff. Persist data based on editing state. Okay. I mean, apparently you are going to be able to draw with it. I mean, they've got Pencil Kit. They've got Freeform in the app. Or in the, like, that's one of the apps that they actually ported was Freeform. So clearly they expect some amount of drawing. They even made a special Freeform only frickin' tool picker. These people also invented the ping network. Yeah, and I didn't invent the ping network. These people are better than me. Yeah, I mean, clearly they expect some amount of it. I mean, I wonder how much it's like eyes can't move smoothly and jump to locations instead. Yeah, but I also assumed that Apple's mostly got that figured out. I'm making a lot of assumptions, but everybody that I've heard reviews of their like experience with the Vision Pro, I mean, it seems like they think it's been pretty precise. And see, I can't even draw with the cursor here. Maybe they smooth out the jumps. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's got to be something like that. I don't know. Apple, if you're watching, if anybody from Apple's watching, I would love to do that. Not that they would have been handpicked to review it by Apple. I mean, they definitely picked some people that are not Apple friends. And even those people said, hey, no, this is pretty awesome. They did not only pick people that are, you know, oh yeah, no, we would never say anything bad about Apple. Why weren't you picked? That's a great question. Why wasn't I picked? Come on. I'm the I don't know. I'm nobody. I don't know. Apple pick me and I'll tell Compile Swift he's completely wrong. Stroke starts at the eyes and is moved by the hand. Oh, that's... Oh, hang on. They did have a video of this. Somebody had a video. I'm trying to remember where it was. It was on Apple's website. Apple.com. So Apple Pencil Kit Vision Pro. They had a video Where was that? Hang on. I'm gonna go secret and look it up in Slack again. I guess I don't have it in here. What? I know I saw a video of this somewhere. I don't know. I can't find it. I know I saw it somewhere, and I just... Hang on. Maybe I vaguely remember. Maybe I texted it to my dad. I know this is thrilling content of me just browsing through old yeah, I know I saw a video of somebody had done it. Like, it was on one of, like, Apple's... I want to say it was even, like, one of their design pages. We'll go see if we can find it there. Developer.apple.com, design. Is there, like, a Vision Pro design page? Designing for Vision OS. No, it wasn't this. I really want to find this because it did demonstrate. Oh, here we go. It was in this video, maybe? No, I don't actually think that's right. No, because it was definitely on. They had like a animated GIF of somebody drawing, and it was like, it was there. I saw it. I know it was the thing. And I do want to look at this because I do want to know the answer to Adam's question, which is like, is that how you draw? And it's just, where was it? If anybody can find this video, I'll let you time out one person of your choice. I know I've seen it because that was what made me want to do this. Made me want to do Kineo. It was like, oh, this is actually like feasible. And I can't. I can't remember where I saw it. I almost do think that it was. Drawing with your hands. Like you looked and then you clicked and then yeah, you do something like that. I want to say it was like something like this. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to give up on trying to find this. But I definitely know I saw it. And I know that, like, I'm going to browse through this one last time and just... I don't think it was on a page like this. Or I don't think it was in like a WWDC video like this.
Thanks, Israel.
I'm hoping that he's going to get... Oh, look, here we go. Here it is. God, I knew that I saw this somewhere. Yeah, see? To draw, you control the brush cursor with your hand. Similar to a mouse pointer, but then if you look to the other side of the canvas and tap, the cursor jumps. Yes, here. This is it. Okay. God, I felt like I was going crazy for a second. Like, I know I saw this video. I didn't. I want to say that I saw this outside of this. Like somebody else had clipped it or something. But yeah, this is how you make it work. Also, these hands are very fake. These are very fake looking hands. Yes, okay. No jumping dogs or cats or kids in this video. Excuse me, those don't exist in the Apple Vision Pro world. It shows a cursor too, yeah. I wonder how much of that is... These are big hands. Nobody's fake hands can beat your fake hands, Mono. And I'm only saying that because I don't want to catch those hands. Yeah, the hand smoothing filter, exactly. Okay. I'm not crazy. I felt like there was something else that I was starting to say, and now I've completely forgotten about what it was. Oh, the cursor. I wonder if the cursor is also kind of like the fake hands, and that it's just being used to demonstrate something. Because yeah, we turned on the accessibility thing. Yeah, this was very early on in the stream. This little cursor that I've got behind my real cursor, the little circle thing, that's actually an accessibility setting. It's in here, settings, accessibility. Oops, nope, that's not scroll. Pointer control, and then you can actually see this pointer. And so now if I do that, I turn it off. And that was recommended by the people who have the MetaQuest thing, because you can't control the simulator with the Oculus controllers, the Quest controllers. And so they're like, hey, you should turn on this visible mouse cursor so that you can figure out where you're actually at. Because you're basically going to put on the Apple Vision headset. Sorry, not the Apple Vision headset. The MetaQuest headset. And then you're going to be seeing the simulator. So you're not going to see, your reality. You're going to see the fake room that's in the simulator. This one. And you're going to need to use the controller or the trackpad and keyboard to control it still. And you're going to have no idea where your cursor actually is, because the real Mac cursor doesn't show up. So you need this there to actually know what you're doing inside that other thing. So I'm wondering if they did something similar for that video where they turned this on just so you can tell inside that video where the person's actually looking. But in the real world, you wouldn't have that cursor, and you just do that. You see your sad reality every day, and it didn't cost you $3,500. What was that? There was like an invisible white, not invisible, very clearly visible white box. Look at that. There's like, sometimes it shows there and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, it's like the canvas is clipping the thing that it's under. Huh. Oh well. Yeah, no, I think this is going to turn out pretty well. I'm feeling optimistic about this UI. I think next thing that I want to try to tackle, I don't know if it's going to be tonight. Next thing I want to try to tackle is having multiple pages. See, now what's weird. Okay, so we got this working early in the night. This guy, NZ, helped me out with this. Got that UI looking right. I want to have, the ability to go to multiple pages, I think is a big one. What else are we missing from Kineo iOS? Oops, don't run in the Apple Vision. Stop. Run on an iPad. I mean, beyond the multiple different pages that we don't have, like the gallery view or the like share view, anything like that. What are we still missing on like the main UI? Because I think gallery view, sharing view, important, but I really want to get like the core functionality of the app working first. And then we can figure out the rest from there. So yeah, the gallery view. I guess we need the plus button. That's an important one, it seems like. We have the play button. It doesn't actually play. Layers. So I think I have an idea for how I want to do layers. In here, we've got this like thing, and there's like, oh, color, image, the Kineo logo. Yeah, I like the Kineo logo. It's the one icon that I like paid an actual designer to design, and it looks really nice. It is not, I would not say it's well worth the money because I have not made back the amount of money that I spent on that, but like it was worth the money in that I like looking at it. Yeah, the flipbook K, yeah. It's because yeah, I had them pitching me on a couple different design ideas, and I was like, this one looks nice, blah blah blah, and then they came back to me and they're like, how about this one? And I'm like, this is amazing, this is perfect, I love it. And I think the only tweak I had them make after they sent me the initial pitch for the flipbook K, and I think the only tweak that I had them make after that was just like some subtle transparency change. But they sent me basically this. I don't remember what exactly it was. It was something to do with, I think, the way that the other pages looked. And I was, yeah, other than that, it was just like, no, this design idea is perfect. Just to have that subtle K shape in the flipbooks, but it actually looks like a flipbook that you'd be doing that with. Yeah. As soon as they showed me that design, I was like, this is the one. Yeah, okay. I think that might be it for me tonight. Unless I can think of something else that I can do, like knock out really quick. But I'm not thinking of any. So yeah, I think that might be it for me tonight. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, I will probably be back sometime this weekend, messing with the MetaQuest stuff. I also have my other app idea that I might want to work on. Oh, see, look, it's the time of the night where the thing died anyway. So hang on. Now Mono's trying to do stuff. Good thing it's called Kineo and not Queenio. Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, I'll probably do something this weekend with the MetaQuest stuff. I also really want to spend some time working on my other new app, the one that I haven't showed anybody yet. I don't know if I'm going to stream that or not. I don't know. If you want to see my other new app, then I don't know. Tell me to stream it. We'll look into it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. See you, if not this weekend, then Monday night. Have a great weekend. Bye.